Everyone deserves health care.
Even illegals?
Every single person in the world deserves
Just for the record,
care.
as a candidate, you're for illegal aliens getting Medicaid.
I think everyone in the world deserves
That's a yes.
care.
To openly say, because they backed themselves into a corner, to openly say, I support illegal aliens on taxpayer Medicaid or Medicare with health insurance is insane. This video is brought to you by ShinergyLife.com, ShinergyLife.com. Ladies and gentlemen, T-Force Advance is here. However, I don't like the white bottles. We wanted them in black. And I have OCD that's out of control when it comes to the color of this bottle. It just don't match my vibe. And my OCD is beneficial to you because I want these bottles out of here. So I'm going to discount this for 25% off. If for anybody that got the white bottle, 25% off, and the first 50, I'm going to sign them. I want them out of here. You can hold them as collectibles. We'll never have a white bottle ever again. So make sure you get the T-Force. This is the only opportunity for you to ever get 25% off on any of these products. I do not discount code Shinergy like we do on the Tatum store. But also, if you want a day and night drink, we have those still available. They're running. They're going out fast. We had to make another order because we're getting ready to sell out of the daytime, and we're close to selling out on nighttime. So if you want a good energy that is clean, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial colors, no artificial flavoring, you can get a good day drink, and also you can get good sleep if you get the night drink. Go check out the reviews if you want to know if the product works for people or not. Look at all these 5-star reviews. We got 5 and 4. We don't hide reviews. You know, we got somebody was mad at the packaging or something. They gave us a 3-star. But regardless of that, majority of these are 5-star reviews. Great product. I take it every single day, every single night, and it works. ShinergyLife.com, ShinergyLife.com. Get your products today. Scott Jennings exposed the Democrats on health care for illegals. And the reason I'm doing this because I do want you guys to know and to be able to tell your family members, anybody that's coming out and they're acting as if they're supporting the party that loves America and they're not supporting the party that loves America. There's no way in the world you can have this stance that's against what Scott Jennings is saying and act like you actually love America. To be honest, they never have, they never will. They only want to siphon power and authority from the people to live in their own leftist utopia. And not you live in the utopia. They want to live in a utopia. You're going to live in poverty, in the slums, in the ghettos, while they live in a utopia on your money. All right, roll the clip.
Everyone deserves health care.
Even illegals?
Every single person in the world deserves
Just for the
health
record,
care.
as a candidate, you're for illegal aliens getting Medicaid.
I think everyone in the world deserves
That's a
health
yes.
care.
That's a yes.
I'm such a
That's a Democratic
position.
position.
It is a yes, but
Yeah.
It's a Democratic
Everyone in the
position.
world
Illegal
deserves
aliens should
healthcare.
get Medicaid.
But I mean, I mean,
How is this controversial?
but
How is it controversial?
How is it controversial if they don't want someone to die in the hospital because they can't afford
Who do you
it?
think pays for health care when undocumented people show up at a hospital? Who pays for that?
We all pay for it.
Exactly.
including
I mean, we all
undocumented
pay
people
for
because
it.
they actually contribute.
That's the point. That's the point.
We do realize that
I
undocumented
Who pays for the welfare system in this country generally? Taxpayers.
And perhaps,
Are you for it or not?
Can I start my logic train?
Are
with
you for it or not?
My logic train starts with
Just-
the fact
just
that
say
I don't
yes.
want to kick 11 million people off
Do you
of
want
Medicaid.
the illegal aliens on or not?
Do I want first of all, do I want undocumented citizens to
Just
have
say
health care?
yes.
The answer is yes.
Scott,
Okay.
if someone is
More
undocumented,
Democrats.
do you want them to not get insulin
There you go.
if they're
Stop.
diabetic?
Pause it.
I want Medicaid.
And this is why I tell Nick, even though he's disgruntled over there a little bit with the Republican Party, I always tell Nick, like, as much as the Democrat or the Republican Party upsets you, or me too, the left is even further off a cliff. To openly say, because they backed themselves into a corner, to openly say, I support illegal aliens on taxpayer Medicaid or Medicare with health insurance is insane. I don't know how they looked at, I mean, she even regretting what she's saying. Look at how she slumped over. She's thinking about how ridiculous this sounds. And they've been backed into a pickle corner. And I say pickle corner, they backed into a pickle, or they caught up in a pickle and they backed into a corner. I put them together. And they can't come out of it. They have made such false, empty platitudinal claims that when they have to, explain it out in reality, they can't just come out and say, yes, I want illegal aliens to be on Medicare with taxpayers paying for it. She said, I think everybody in the world should have health care. Really? That's the stupid, we got to pay for it? Everybody in the world. She can't even say everybody in America. She go everybody in the world. What does that mean to you as a voter? That means that everybody in the world can come to America and get free health care. That's what she believes. And Bakari, with his sassy self, he can't even really, with a straight face, say that he think illegal aliens should be on our healthcare system. Roll the clip.
Medicaid to exist first and foremost for American citizens who need it.
What about second? How about this? When the people that are picking your peaches. Yeah, I'm passionate about Americans.
Passionate for the illegals.
Bakari,
no, I'm passionate for Americans.
How dare you want people to be alive? How dare you?
Passionate for the illegals. Bring more.
No, I actually want safe and secure borders.
You need more. To make your vision of America work, we need more illegals who get more benefits. That's your version of America.
No, what I want from America is a place that was promised to us, Scott.
To the illegals?
Like you do. No, it was promised to us. It was promised to us, not us, me and you, black and white, brown. Scott, do you think that your family was born here? You weren't born here, Scott.
I was born in
First of all, where does your family come from? My family wasn't born here. My family was actually from Sierra Leone.
You're making a passionate argument for a country built on unfettered illegal immigration, and that is not anywhere near a politically popular position.
Our country is built on immigration, period.
What kind?
Period.
What kind?
Okay. Oh, and first of all, before we go to commercial, what kind? What kind of immigration was I brought here?
You're already in the hole. You sure you don't want to stop digging?
No, because it was slavery. That's not immigration.
Come on.
Well, okay.
Come on, what?
All right, there's a lot to be said.
Hold on. No. But you can't say come on when somebody's like, my family was brought here in chains. The answer's not come on.
We're gonna.
You know, this is the funny thing about these stew heads is that I thought he said his family came from Sierra Leone, first generation. Like he's the first generation American. This fool is talking about slavery. No, dummy, your family was born here, right or wrong. Then you got to go out a couple hundred years ago. But your family, generations, there are more generations that you know of that you can connect with. I ain't gonna say more generations, period. I don't know. Because there can't be. I mean, the foundation of the earth, I think everybody started from the African continent, and then they begin to migrate everywhere else. But trying to make an argument to act like my people weren't born, you don't even know these people. You have no idea. This is 4 or 5 generations ago. Like, stop with this mess. I don't get how. And then, to be honest, a lot of us are deluded anyway because we came over here like Nigeria. Most of my ancestry comes from Nigeria. But somebody white has mingled. That's why I'm light skinned. If not, I'd be the color of this beard. So what are we even talking about? And I did find that out. I looked at our lineage, and we have white people that are part of my lineage. My mama is a little lighter than me. Like, so stop with all this, bro. The bottom line is no American with common sense believes that people can just get into our country illegally and then get all of the benefits that we fight for. The problem is that some people can't afford insurance because the premiums are high because they supporting all these people that shouldn't even be on insurance. 63% of Americans oppose using taxpayer money to fund health care for undocumented immigrants. And the Democrats are just doubling and tripling and quadrupling down. I really hope that people understand this. California, here's the status in California, now covers all income eligible undocumented immigrants through Medicaid. 700,000 people is in Medicaid. It's like a Medicaid for California. There's about 11 million undocumented people getting covered in the United States of America. Most are ineligible for federal Medicaid, but some states are expanding coverage anyway. I want y'all to think this through. Think this through. Think about this. Why would Bakari and other Democrats be so hell-bent on the federal government allowing federal subsidies to go to illegal aliens when the majority of them are already getting state-level benefits? Why do they not want the federal government should say, none of y'all, it's up to the state to deal with you because you violated federal law by entering and remaining in this country illegally. So federally, they should get no support whatsoever. And I think they shouldn't get them through the state because most people in red states and most people who are logical, like, nah, bro, we need to take care of people first. These people shouldn't even be over here. Deport these people. We'll save trillions of dollars. And they act like every single illegal alien is over here working. It's like, bro, not all of them working over here. And when some of them working, they're not paying taxes. They may be paying sales tax when they go buy food and stuff, but they're not paying federal income tax. Many of them are not paying state income tax. A lot of these people are working as contractors. They're working under the table. They're doing all kinds of stuff. I see it all the time. Go to a food truck. majority of them ain't taking cash. I could beat that dead horse into oblivion.